Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English podcast. I'm Emma, and I am so happy you're here with us today. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever frozen in the middle of a conversation because you just couldn't find the right word?
Oh, that is the worst feeling. I still do that when I'm tired, actually. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here.
It happens to all of us. You know the vocabulary, but when you need to speak, your brain just goes completely blank. Well, today, we are going to fix that.
Exactly. Today, we are sharing the single best habit to get fluent in English. We will show you exactly how to build this habit into your daily routine.
And the best part is, by the end of this episode, you will know exactly how to practice your English without needing a textbook, a classroom, or even a speaking partner.
That sounds absolutely perfect. Let's get right into it.
So let's talk about this magic habit. When I was learning French, I used to wait until I was in a formal class to practice speaking. That was a huge mistake. The real secret is talking to yourself in your head.
I love that. It is so simple, but so effective. Basically, you just narrate your daily life. You use the simple subject, verb, and object structure in your mind as you do things.
Brilliant explanation. For example, when you are making coffee in the morning, you just think, I am pouring the water. I am opening the fridge. I am pouring the milk.
Perfect example. Or maybe you're commuting to work. You look out the window and think, that woman is walking a very cute dog. The bus is stopping now.
Exactly. It trains your brain to think directly in English without translating from your native language first. Can you write a sentence about what you are doing right now? Drop it in the comments because we read every single one.
That is a great challenge. Now, you might wonder what to do when you don't know a word. Do not stop. Just use a simpler word or describe it instead.
That is such a good tip. What if you were at work and needed to say you were organizing files, but you forgot the word organize?
You just say, I am putting my papers in order. It keeps the flow going, which is the whole point of fluency.
Building on that, once you get comfortable describing your basic actions, you can start narrating your opinions. Friends, this is where your fluency will truly explode.
That is a fantastic point. Instead of just saying what is happening, you add how you feel about it. You might think, I am drinking this coffee, and honestly, it tastes a bit bitter today.
I love that. Or if you are watching a movie, you can think, I really don't like this character. He is acting quite selfishly. Tell us in the comments, have you ever tried talking to yourself in English? We'd love to hear your story.
I definitely do it. Now, you can use this habit formally or informally. Informally, you just use casual thoughts, like, I'm going to grab a quick snack before heading out.
Brilliant. But if you want to practice formal or professional English, you can imagine a work scenario. You can think, I need to review this report before the meeting begins.
Spot on. Here is how to start. First, pick just one activity a day, like your morning shower. Second, do it for only 5 minutes. Third, do not worry about mistakes at all.
Perfect advice. It has to feel natural and easy, not like a chore. You are just keeping yourself company in another language.
Exactly. So basically, you start by describing your physical actions, and then you naturally move on to describing your complex thoughts and feelings.
Now, even when you are just talking in your own head, there are a few common mistakes we all make. I definitely struggled with these when I started narrating my day.
Oh, me too. The biggest one is translating word for word. People will think the wrong sentence, I have hunger. The correct sentence is I am hungry. Why? Because we use the verb to be for feelings in English.
That is so true. Another common one is using the wrong tense for daily routines. You might think the wrong sentence, I am going to work every day. The correct sentence is I go to work every day. Why? We use the present simple for habits.
Great example. I always laugh when people make the mistake of overcomplicating things. They try to sound like a poetry textbook instead of a real person making toast. Friends, have you ever made this one? You are definitely not alone. It is so tempting to use big, fancy words, but natural English is actually quite simple. Exactly. Mistakes are completely normal and necessary. Every mistake is just proof that you are trying and making real progress.
All right, it is time for our Choose the Correct Sentence game. Let's see how natural your English sounds. Say your answer out loud before we tell you.
First situation. Imagine you are in the park and it starts raining. Do you think option A, the rain is falling on me, or option B, it's starting to rain?
It is definitely B. Option A is grammatically fine, but option B sounds much more natural for a native speaker. What if you had a really difficult day at work?
Good one. Would you say option A, my day was very hard? Or option B, I had a tough day? Actually, I had a tough day is much more common in casual conversation.
Perfect! Now it's your turn. Create your own sentence describing exactly what you are doing right now. Post it in the comments below.
We can't wait to read them. Remember, sounding natural and having a real conversation matters so much more than being perfectly correct every time.
What a fantastic episode. You did such a great job today, and you should feel incredibly proud of your progress.
Absolutely. Today we covered how to narrate your daily actions, how to express your internal opinions naturally, and using simple tenses for your habits.
You have the tools now. So the next time you are making a cup of coffee, what English words will be running through your mind?
That is a brilliant question to think about.
If you enjoyed this episode, please like this video, share it with one friend learning English, and subscribe to Mr. English Podcast. And don't forget to leave a comment using today's topic.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. See you next time on Mr. English Podcast.